So how do you find out if your shelter stays dry in the rain? Why, you set it up during the rain, of course. Hi friends, so you hear all that? That's some heavy duty rain coming down. I'm in my hammock underneath my tarp. So let's see if I've got this set up properly to stay dry. Hi friends, welcome back to the Expeditionary Johnny channel. Hey, one of the best ways to find out if your gear works is to test your gear. So we've got a thunderstorm here going on out here in Nebraska. Alright, so I knew today we were going to be having thunderstorms, so I thought, and I have the day off, so I thought today would be the perfect time to go ahead and test out my equipment. So I'm hanging here in my hammock. I've got a tarp hanging above me. And we're just going to lay here for a while, see if we stay dry, and then eventually I'm going to doze off and go to sleep. So let's see how things go. So we're just chilling out. I'll be watching the movie for a bit. Let the thunder roll. So a little bit of a time's gone by. The rain has calmed down quite a bit. It's still coming down, but all the heavy stuff is past, at least for now. And my setup here worked great. I've been snug as a bug in a rug, and I'm just watching the little lightning bugs fly around above me, so I'm feeling pretty good about all this. So I think I'll just hang out here and hopefully I'll catch a little shut-eye here. Well, good morning. We made it through the night just fine. I didn't get wet at all under here. It rained several times on and off, and so that's definitely a confidence builder. I'd always wondered if I had a serious thunderstorm, the way I set it up, is my tarp going to be big enough to keep me dry? And the answer is yeah, it worked out just fine. So here's the basic setup. Just a hammock and big old tarp. I went ahead and put this one all the way down to the ground. Everything worked just fine. Alright, so I have to run off to the doctor's office for a little bit to do some lab work for my annual physical. Then I'm going to come back here. I'm going to make up some coffee and some breakfast, and we'll visit for a little bit, and then we'll wrap this video up. I'm back from the doctor's office. I ran all my labs, so we're just waiting to hear back on the results. So now it's time to have our breakfast. It rained all night, so the wood's a little bit wet. Not a problem though. Our Vaseline cotton ball should light up just fine. Let's go ahead and think about timing. I've got my coffee here. Let's go ahead and get that percolating up. So let's go ahead and put our rods here to help give it a nice base. For our sandwich today, we're going to be using this SPAM, Portuguese Sausage flavored SPAM. I got this from Mark Kratz. So Mark, we're going to finally break into your care package again. We're going to see how that goes on our sandwich. We're going to be using these dried whole eggs to make our egg. And then I've got some American cheese to go with it, because, you know, what good breakfast sandwich doesn't have cheese? So for these eggs, they're nice and powdery. They do have fat, so you can't let them sit for forever or they will go rancid, but they're going to last a good long time. All right, for our eggs, we're going to go ahead and use the little green cup from our Stanley Cook kit to go ahead and let it soak for a bit. The ratio for one egg is 2 tablespoons or 1/8 cup, which is, you know, 1 coffee scoop of powdered eggs. Then it says 2.5 tablespoons of water, which is 1 scoop plus a little bit more, which is about a teaspoon and a half. That should be plenty. So for our egg, to give it a chance to be get some consistency back, let's go ahead and stir it up. We're going to let it soak for a little bit. That should get out all the grittiness. I used it a couple weeks ago and it worked out really well. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side. So with the Firebox stove, you can buy a cook kit here where it's got like a pie pan or a plate. Here you can use as a lid on your cook kit. This is a non-stick pan. I think it's hard anodized, and then you've got this removable handle so you can save space. We're going to go ahead and use the cutting board that comes with it as well. Smells different than your normal Spam. I got this knife from the Sparks of Hope, so thank you. That should be good enough for our sandwich. I think our coffee's about done, so let's go ahead and take that off and let's start working on our sandwich now. it's time for the moment of truth. Here we go. Let's see how we did here. Thank you, Mark. That's very good. That is not your regular Spam. I definitely can taste all those extra, was it Portuguese spices? Yeah, Portuguese Sausage SPAM. That is excellent. I love this. Oh yeah. It is chew worthy. A little bit of coffee to wash it down. Still very hot. I think this about wraps things up here. And so I hope this also inspires you. If you have a kit, even if you can't get out, go ahead and go camping in your backyard. I had way too many chores this break to really get out and stuff, but however, still I was able to do a little bit of camping here in my backyard. I had a really serious storm last night, but my tarp and my hammock held up just fine. I stayed dry all night. It definitely was a confidence builder. Now knowing if I go out for a longer hike, if I get stuck in a storm, my system is going to take good care of me. All right, so with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great week. See you on the next one.